Why do rents never go down? Not occasionally, not rarely, never. Even during recessions, even when entire downtowns sit half empty, even when people are stretched so thin they can barely afford groceries, rent still rises. And the reason has nothing to do with your landlord covering expenses. It's because housing in America is built on a system that only works in one direction. The first reason is construction costs, and it's worse than most people realize. A modern apartment building isn't just concrete and drywall. It's expensive materials, union labor, safety standards, seismic rules, fire codes, accessibility requirements, rising insurance premiums. Developers don't set rent based on what people can afford. They set rent based on what they need to break even. So if a new building costs $400,000 per unit to create, the rent is never, under any circumstances, going below a certain floor. Even in a downturn, that price is locked in forever. Now add on the second force, zoning. Most US cities still follow plans written 50 to 70 years ago. These maps were designed specifically to keep density out of nice neighborhoods. The result? Today, in huge portions of cities like San Diego, Austin, Phoenix, Denver, and Atlanta, it's illegal to build apartments even near transit, even near jobs, even where demand is exploding. When you ban housing in the places people actually want to live, scarcity becomes permanent. Scarcity isn't an accident, it's policy. And policy-driven scarcity guarantees rising prices. Then there's the ownership problem. Housing used to be local, small landlords, families renting their extra unit, individuals owning a duplex. That world is disappearing. Now, some of the biggest landlords in the country are corporate giants and private equity funds controlling tens of thousands of units. These companies don't compete in the traditional sense. They use the same revenue software, the same pricing algorithms, and they share the same pressure from investors. Raise rents every single year. If one large firm increases prices in a neighborhood, the rest follow instantly. And if you don't like it, where do you go? They own the alternatives. Inflation accelerates everything. Even when inflation cools down, rents almost never reverse. Why? Because the landlords treat rent hikes as permanent, never temporary. Meanwhile, wages don't keep up. A landlord doesn't care if your paycheck stayed flat. Their mortgage, taxes, and insurance went up, and they're passing it down. Housing is no longer treated as shelter. It's treated as a financial product that must deliver growth to investors every year, without fail. But there's one more reason rent will never go down, and it's the part no one wants to admit. People will keep paying, not willingly. Out of survival, a family can cut streaming services, restaurants, vacations, clothing, but they cannot cut rent. They can't threaten to walk away. There's nowhere to walk to. When a product is essential and alternatives are limited, price doesn't follow logic, it follows desperation. So when you ask why rents don't drop, it's because nothing in this system is built for affordability. High construction costs lock in high prices, zoning laws freeze supply, corporate ownership squeezes every inch of demand, inflation pushes everything higher, and people with no choice at all keep paying. The system isn't broken, it's doing exactly what it was designed to do, and that's why your rent isn't just high today, it's almost guaranteed to be higher tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you want more breakdowns like this, make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you in the next one.